Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Chicago. We got, my phone says 47 degrees. It doesn't feel like 47 degrees, but it certainly feels like above 40. And maybe if the sunshine comes out here. But what I'm going to do is we'll take a quick cruise through Millennium Park, see if people are ice skating, and check out Maggie Daley. And then I'll walk in the Lakeshore East there. I'll grab a Divvy bike. We'll take a little bike ride up the lakeshore since we're on YouTube. Hey, Lorraine, John James, thanks for tuning in. I think we'll be able to do it. He doing it. We were waving hello. And yeah, we're going to do the same thing. It's finally warm enough to try a bike ride. We'll try it on YouTube. Of course, I wouldn't risk it on TikTok unless they change their definition of dangerous activities. There was a moped. You hear that moped? The moped needs a muffler. But hey, we're going by Stan's Donuts and Bubblicious. We already passed the Nutella. We've done this hundreds of times. Hey, John James, Chris, how you doing there? Dave Akoa, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in from Compton. That's great, California. Yeah, I hope... yeah, I don't think you were affected by the fires as much as the Hollywood Hills up there and all that other stuff there, but thanks for tuning in from West Coast and everybody else. Yeah, see look, Calabasas, California, all my peeps from California, thanks for tuning in. That's great. Midwest to the West Coast to the East Coast, we're all representing here. Darlene, how you doing there? The Unruly Julie Reed. Jackie, how you doing there? Yeah, thanks for tuning in there. I miss anybody? Chris is tuning in from Michigan. Yeah. Krista. How's it going, everybody there? So, yeah, it feels like I know we're not having California weather, but for January in Chicago, any day above freezing is a good day. And we've been above freezing. We walked and saw the sunrise. There's the Cultural Center. Still need to check that out. But again, yeah, we'll walk by Millennium Park. We'll check out the ice skating rink. Go by the Bean. We'll walk across that bridge, and then we'll head over there past the Maggie Daley, and we'll grab a bike, and then I'll just bike it up to Lincoln Park, and then I still got a half day ahead of me at home. Looks like the rain might hold off until later this evening, so I should be able to get a TikTok live in up there. We'll go up to Lakeview or go up Lincoln Avenue or something, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we'll see how. If you don't see me live streaming much tomorrow, it's because it's raining, and that's why I'm getting situated to get ready to work from home tomorrow, so I don't have to get wet. Yeah, good afternoon there. So there. I got a message from my Divvy bike there. Let's see what it says here. Oh, come on. If it wasn't you, let us know. Yeah, it was me. I had to check back in. I haven't used the Divvy bikes in a while. I want to make sure I'm still in the system there. We'll see when I go to check out a bike. But here, welcome to Millennium Park. Welcome to Chicago. Yeah, we got, again, my phone says 47 degrees. You see how people are still wearing winter coats and winter hats, as am I, because even though it's much warmer, it's still coat weather, especially if I get on that bike and get by the lake. We're streaming clear to the rear there. Oh, I'm missing all the comments here. You see, the comments weren't scrolling. That happens sometimes. Daryl's from Blue Island. Thanks, Dolores. Mia. How's everybody doing there? Eliza, hi, yeah. Yeah, we got, YouTube, we got 62 people in the chat. That's more than usual. We had 100 briefly yesterday, and then it like went to 50. Like it went from 100 to 50 like in a minute, and I was like, my connection must have cut out or something. But here, yeah, I can't stick around here because if I don't talk over this music, I'll get a copyright strike. So I'll be typing, even though it's a great song, stuck in the middle with you. But we have to scrub it out because I'll get a copyright strike on my on my account here. So see the perils of live streaming or Legion. There's the L going by. There's the green line. Looks like. And Christopher, how you doing there? Alvin, how you doing there? If I missed anybody else. Yeah, the Zamboni. Let's see if they get the Zamboni out. Yeah. Zamboni. See, people wearing shorts here. Last 2 days of January. It's not bad at all here. We'll go by the Great Bean of Chicago there. I wonder why my gimbal's acting up here. It's kind of like snapping around. It's acting weird. Here, let's see if we... Here, we'll go shaky here for a second. See, this is what it looks like if I don't use a gimbal. And then if I snap it back in here, let's see if we can get it going here. There, is that better? Yeah, David, how you doing there? David's tuning in from California. Chris, thanks for being on here. How you doing, Chris? Yeah, did you get over to the park yesterday? Enjoy that nice sunshine. We had beautiful sunshine yesterday. And here we are at the Bean here, the Great Bean of Chicago. We go by here often at lunchtime. It's an easy thing for me to film here since it's right by where I work here. Everybody's lined up here. Look at that. Yeah, the gimbal helps out a lot. You see how shaky it is? And there'd be no way I'd be able to speed up the footage. It's bad enough, it jerks around enough because I can't keep the camera. I always, pan around like a swivel. My head's on a swivel. But here's the Great Bean of Chicago. We got January the, is this January 30th? Yeah, we're almost to February. We've got tomorrow, and I guess we'll start a new month. Yeah, we were sad when the Bean was under construction. We kept filming over that fence that whole time. Now they got it back, and we're happy it's back there. Hey, they're ice skating there. Look at that. Yeah, Maggie Daley, or this is the Millennium Park ice skating rink. We're gonna head over to Maggie Daley. And yeah, the nice skyline of Chicago. Here's the last of the snow. There was a little bit of, like quite a bit of ice on the river still when we crossed it. There's people taking nice photos here. So we'll head right over the bridge there. We'll check out the, briefly, we'll check out the Maggie Daley ice skating ribbon, and then we'll get a bike. And we'll book it up to Lincoln Park. May, how you doing there? May's tuning in from England. That's good. Oh, you went to Cindy's Bar? Yeah, that's a nice place there. Yeah, you go over, was that on the roof deck there? Yeah, there's some nice views there. You can go to the Chicago Athletic Club there, hotel. And yeah, there's the Gauge, G-A-G-E, named after that Louis Sullivan building there. There's all kinds of bars across the street there, and the one you went to, which is good too. Nah. So hey, 47 degrees, warm enough for me to ride a bike. We'll give it a try. I haven't been on a bike much at all this year. We were biking in Texas. I was riding that bike there with my dad at Houston. But yeah, they got it all fenced off here. So now they're working on the Pritzker band shell, this Frank Gehry designed band shell. See how they're replacing the speakers? They got the wires down, and they're replacing all those boxes. I think that's what they're working on, among other things. Cleaning up the thing. It was starting to rust. You see how they brushed it off there? Yeah, so yeah, that's the Aon building. It looks like, yeah, it's very similar to the Twin Towers. The architect, his name escapes me. It's the Japanese, Fuko. I'll look it up here. He designed the Montgomery Ward's Tower over there by Chicago and the North Branch Chicago River. But he didn't design the Aon. That was different. The Aon used to be the Standard Oil building. And it's not, the World Trade Centers were taller than that, but it was the same scale, the same idea. It was the tube construction, a giant tube. The structure is on the outside with the core. So it's the core plus the outside. That's why there's all those columns on the outside. The World Trade Center had it too. And it's nice, but you got to get right up into the windows to see out. Those columns are angled at 45 degrees. So you got to really get up into the window to look out. But amazing views. There was the Mid-America Club at the top. I think it's still up there. They were talking about putting an observation deck up there, but they never, they didn't go through with it. Of course, there's an observation deck at the John Hancock 94th floor and the observation deck on the Sears Tower, the 103rd floor. Here, welcome to Chicago. We'll walk across this pedestrian bridge. We walked over it in the opposite direction yesterday. I know I'm just repeating my steps. I figured I could have hopped on a bike, but I'm trying to get to around 12:30 before I hop on the bike there, so it would take a half an hour to ride on the bike along the lakefront to get up to Fullerton there, and then we'll just head back to work. Got you on the TV, that's good. I know it doesn't look as good in the portrait. I want to be able to cut out clips. Like I still need to cut out a short of the 400 Lakeshore site. We'll ride by it, but we'll be on the wrong side of the street to see it. So we saw it yesterday with the nice sunshine. Miami T, how you doing there, Dolores? Yeah, it's so tragic, the plane crash in Washington, D.C. It was came from Wichita, and it had ice skating people that were in an ice skating competition there, and their coaches. Some of them are from Russia, some of them from the United States, from what I understand. Yeah, it doesn't look good. I don't think there's any survivors. And then the military helicopter that collided with it, so tragic. I think there was just a press conference about it. And so we'll let the NTSB do their work. And of course, people are already blaming people, so I won't join that course there. Let the people do the investigation. People want to use every tragedy for political reasons, I know, but both sides do it. I don't want to make it worse by giving my opinion, which of course is always dangerous. There's already conspiracy theories, and there will be conspiracy theories about everything. But hey, look at the skyline of Chicago. See, we just crossed. This, they call it the BP Bridge. There's the Prudential buildings, two of them. That diamond-shaped Smurf and Stone there. And the Stone Container Building. Look at the Pittsfield Building. Look at that residential tower, that big, tall blue one there. All the way around to the old CNA building, which is now Northern Trust. Hey, they got the putt-putt out. There, it looks like they're uncovering the putt-putt. That's a good sign. Can't believe it. We all got spring fever, but we're still in the middle of winter. There you can see the Aon with the Prudential there. Yeah, let's don't go down that rabbit hole. I know. I got enough problems, you know. Hey, that's good. How's it going there? Yeah, I saw that, Wes. See, that's what I was referring to. You know, of course, you know, to me that's kind of rude, but I'm talking about who he's blaming on. You know, I'll stay away from now. Well, that's on him. That's on him. And I don't know how that comforts the people families that are dealing with this tragedy. But there we go. Let's head over here past Maggie Daley. Most of the snow's gone. There's just little remnants of it yet. It's supposed to get, I saw a 50 in the forecast for Sunday. That'll be nice once we get through this rainy part tomorrow. Yeah, praying for the families of those affected. There's a good, thanks, Julie. I'm doing the same thing there. That's our hearts and thoughts and prayers, and help out the families and the people. So here we'll quickly head past Maggie Daley, and then we'll go check out a bike. Hey, look at that skyline. So we had sunshine this morning. We saw a beautiful sunrise on TikTok coming in here, and then clouded up just before, about an hour ago. Hey, the Rink Cafe, people are sitting out here. Line starts here. So today would be a great day to get out on the ice skating rink. It's a relatively warm day for January, end of January. There's your prices there. For rentals, that's the prices for rentals. If you bring your own skates, you can skate for free. You can just hop on, lace up, and yeah, let's check it out here. You see, they got little picnic tables here. They got a Rink Cafe. They got some wee portalettes. See, look, he's going on there. You just lace up, get right on the ice there. You're skating. Yeah. Bonsoir, Bruno. Anita, thanks for being on. Bruno, yeah, thanks for tuning on. 1998. Yeah, I moved to Chicago in 1999. So I was in Chicago in 1998, but I wasn't living here. That was the last year of the second three-peat for the Chicago Bulls. It was a fun time. I missed the 90s. I think I'm still stuck in the 90s. Area, good afternoon there. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, welcome to the Lunch Bunch here. We're on YouTube, streaming clear the rear here. Got a warm day here, so we'll stream these people enjoying the ice here. Skating around Maggie Daley ice skating ribbon here. This is part of Grant Park. It's adjacent to Millennium Park. We just checked out the beam there. And look at this person skating around here. Look at nice views. And then you see how they got these climbing walls in the summertime. You'll see people rappelling. See, we just walked across that bridge. That's how you connect across Columbus. And they light it up at night. Yeah, 1998. So once we get around these trees, we'll be able to see here. There, he's skating along there. Yeah, you can hold on to the rail there. How you doing? Yeah. There we go. There's a good view of the Maggie Daley Park ice skating ribbon here in Chicago. We got 47 degrees on a Thursday, end of January. Not too bad. Kayla, how you doing there? Yeah, sorry if I missed anybody there. Yeah, I'd be holding on the rail too. People always like, Brian, you should skate. We want to see you fall down. I said, okay. You want to see me do the polar plunge? See, I would get so many more likes. I'd get so many more likes if I had ice skate, jump in the lake, film myself skydiving, whatever gets eyes on the screen. Here's another check, and there's the prices again. $17, $19 all day. Free all day if you bring your own skates. There's a Blue Cross Blue Shield Maggie Daley ice skating ribbon. Yeah, look at that. Skating. Very nice. Yeah, they got their bags there. They went shopping and they're skating. The way I roll, how you doing there? Yeah. Yeah, broken hip. Yeah, that'll be me. Look, he's skating backwards. Hey, how you doing there? So yeah, the Zamboni lives over there for the Maggie Daley. They bring it out probably around 1 o'clock. They usually kick people off and smooth out the ice. One time, it got warm and the wind blew a bunch of leaves, and the leaves froze on the ice, and that was a big problem getting all those leaves off the ice. But hopefully that won't happen again. Yeah, bonjour. Look, there's the Sears Tower. So yeah, 1228. Yeah, let's head. Here comes a helicopter. I saw several helicopters flying around today. I don't know if they're people taking the tours. You can rent helicopters to do skyline tours. People even did that at Christmas time to fly over the zoo lights and other points of interest. Make sure I got all my stuff here. Yeah, very talented people. There it is. Ice skating ribbon there. Look at the nice view. Thanks for checking it out there. So you can walk along the top there. You can look at it. So we'll head right down into Lakeshore East. There's a place I can check out Divvy Bike, and then we'll get on the bike path and just scoot up onto Fullerton there. See? Museum of Science and Industry. Cut ties with animal cruelty. Boycott MSI Chicago. That's it. That's what's message is on the board there. I don't know. Most of the people that tune in my channels are pet lovers, as was Sarah. And we still donate some money to the wildlife refuges in Africa there, which is good. Honeymooners. Yeah, those good Honeymooners episodes, the reruns there. Ralph Cramden. Jackie Gleason. Hey, look at that. And away we go. Yeah, he had a variety show before that, and that was before my time too, but I mostly remember him from the Honeymooners. And then later he was in Smokey and the Bandit, and he was in like with The Toy with Richard Pryor. There was a lot of crazy movies that old Jackie Gleason was in. He was in that pool. He was a good billiards player too. He was in the Hustler movie there, you know, with the pool. He really could play billiards, you know. And yeah. Yeah, if the shed's free on Tuesdays, you'll have to check. Yeah, check their webpage. A lot of the museums, not just the shed, but the other ones, the Field Museum and the Museum of Science and Industry, even the Art Institute, they have free days. And if you're a resident of Chicago and you have a public library card, you can check out free passes, free day passes to attend any of the museums. Imagine that. Anybody, any kid that has a library card in the city of Chicago can, you know, there's limitations. You can't just do it every day, but you can check out a free pass because it's educational. It's like a library. It's a museum library. What a great perk that is. And most of these museums have good endowments that help subsidize the cost. Like, you know. So here we're in Lakeshore East here. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Chicago. I'm going to go down here and check out a bike. And I might put my gloves on. Yeah, let me start putting my gloves on just to get ready here. We'll head down the stairs here. There's a place we can check out. Hopefully there's bikes left. I checked the app. They said there's 10 bikes here. Hopefully all 10 bikes weren't checked out. See, we're on the other side of the Aeon now. Yeah, there's some blue Divvy bikes there. We'll see if my app still checks them out. $99,000 answer. Yeah, we go by the Michael Jordan's restaurant. Yeah, I see your Bruno there. Yeah, we went by the Michael Jordan's restaurant this morning, which is it's in the Intercontinental Hotel. It's on Michigan Avenue. So I think I got a TikTok where I pointed out. So hey, thanks for tuning in. So I stream on YouTube and I stream on TikTok. So this morning I was on TikTok. I know United States is about to ban TikTok, but we got a reprieve. We still don't know what's going to happen with it. So thanks for following me on YouTube here. This is called the St. Regis Hotel. The hotel's near the bottom. There's luxury residences all the way up to the top. That's 1,100 feet tall, the tallest part. It's designed by a female architect, Jeannie Gang, as is the Aqua. See the Aqua over there? This is the Aqua. There's the Radisson Blue Hotel at the bottom, and then it's condos, residential. The Aeon's all offices. So bear with me for a second. I'm going to have to quickly try to use the Divvy app here to check out a bike here, and then we'll go back to the live stream. So I'm going to scan a bike here. See, they got electric bikes, but that one's not available, so I'm going to have to use a regular pedal bike. This one looks pretty good here. Yeah, let's give it a try here. So let's scan to unlock here. Let's see if it works. There, let's see if it checks it out here. Yeah, we stole a bike. Your live streamers have the same problem. All day New York City, that's a large reason why he switched to Twitch. But here, let's head over this way. And we'll ride through the park here. So if you just joined, we're in Chicago. I'm on a Divvy bike. We got 47 degrees. I'm gonna ride along the lakefront north up to Lincoln Park where I live, and this will get us home here in a flash here. Hopefully get up there around 1 o'clock. I'm not gonna ride super fast. Christopher, hey, we're streaming on the bike. Chris, we're back on a bike here. Popcorn boxes. Yeah, that's okay, Bruno. That's okay, Bruno. We're happy you're here. Merci, thanks for. I apologize. We follow Ulysses Odyssey. He streams from Paris. He switches from English to French. It's amazing. And here, we'll head down here. I'll wait till these people walk in here, get out of the get beyond so I can safely cross the street here. So here we go. We'll do a quick U-turn here. There we go. We'll wait for this car to pass, and then we'll cross the street. We'll keep on trucking. There's just too many people in one area here. There we go. Okay, good. So I'll show how you can connect to the lakefront bike path here. This person's probably going to do the exact same thing here. So here, let me brake in case there's somebody coming out of this parking garage here. Hey, somebody's feeding the birds there. So here, so I can't just sit there and read the comments while I'm riding. That's one of the reasons that TikTok really doesn't want people doing this. That's why we're on YouTube here. I'm using Streamlabs. Welcome to Chicago. Here we're on the Pups Pet Club. We're riding from Lakeshore East here, which is near the loop of Chicago by the lake. And we'll get on the lakefront bike path and we'll just head straight up to Fullerton. So you see some nice lake views here. Trying to get home before the rain tonight. We're going underneath DuSable Lakeshore Drive here, and we'll see it on our right. No, we'll see it on our left. On our left side the entire time we ride north on the lakefront here. We'll cross the Chicago River. So we need to connect with this bike path here. They're checking out the docks there. Something must have happened. Here, welcome to, this is DuSable Harbor. There's still ice in the harbor. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, he's checking it out there. That's okay. There's Navy Pier. Again, welcome to Chicago. We're taking a bike ride up the lakefront. I'm going to cross here. I'm freaking out these people here. I don't know where I'm going to go here. There we go. So here we'll change gears. I got to go uphill a little bit here. Yeah. So here we'll let this biker go through and get past me here. I don't want to slow anybody down here. No one's going to break my stride. No one's going to hold us down. They must turn. Yeah, they turned. There was a bike. But there's Navy Pier, Lake Michigan. We're going to cross the Chicago River here. I'm probably overdressed. Now I'm starting to get warm. I was cold when I was walking. Now I'm riding a bike. My heart rate's up, so now I'm hot. But hey, look, people are jogging in shorts. 47 degrees. Pretty good for January. See, there's still some ice. There's still some ice in the Chicago River. This is the lower level of Lakeshore Drive. There, we're crossing the Chicago River. There's Navy Pier. There's the locks that let you into Lake Michigan. And isn't this so nice, this flyover that they got here? There, I had to check my pocket there. So this is going to be DuSable Park eventually. They still have a long ways to go. Of course, the 400, see that crane there? That's the 400 North Lakeshore development. I'll cut out some shorts from yesterday. We walked by there in the sunshine. And I got content on TikTok and YouTube for that. See, this is the Ogden Slip where it connects with the river. There's Lake Point Tower. And get a nice view of the lake once we get up this little rise there. Yeah, the Chicago wheel, the Ferris wheel. The first Ferris wheel was in Chicago at the World's Columbian Exposition. London quickly copied it with the London wheel, which was a year later. So 1893 was Chicago, and I think 1894 the London wheel. And then of course they got the London Eye, which is much bigger. Paris, you guys inspired us because we couldn't top the Eiffel Tower, which was what that was at 1888. When was the Eiffel Tower? The Paris World's Fair, before the World's Columbian Exposition. And of course, different countries would have World's Fairs. Hey, this nice lakefront, or this bike path here. This flyover wasn't always here. When I moved to Chicago, you had to ride down along the streets. It was more dangerous to get over the bridge. This makes it so much nicer. And this is Ohio Street Beach. See the Navy Pier's over there. This is all Streeterville. And that's Lake Michigan. The playpen. Hopefully it's not slick where this water's melting here. I'll slide in the lake here. Liquid water. Yeah, you want to go fishing? Let's go fishing. We'll go ice fishing. Morocco, Marseille. People tuning in from France. That is awesome. People tuning in from Morocco. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, I'll be careful. We've done this before. We haven't done it in a while because it's been so cold. I'm looking forward to taking many more bike rides this spring and summer. We'll have to do it on YouTube, but then we can transfer the reruns over to TikTok. And, you know, most of the time I wear a bike helmet. I didn't expect to do this today, so we should be fine. Just got to make sure I don't hit any ice patches here. And I don't know why that person's walking right on the line. I wish they would get over a little bit, but that's where they want to walk. They want to walk as close to the oncoming lane as possible. There we go. See, you got to go through the snow here. Oh, it's bumpy. If that person wasn't there, I would have went much to the left there. I was trying to see, this person's walking in the oncoming traffic because they're not used to people riding in the bike lane. Thank you. Appreciate it. How you doing? Yeah, Chicago 360. Yeah, you can go up to the John Hancock. They get the tilt. You can lean over the edge and look straight down the building, go to the 94th floor. Yeah, look at the one Chicago Tower over there. These are Mies van der Rohe buildings. They were built in like 1948. There's two copycats right there. We'll get some good. There's the John Hancock. See that black one? 100 stories tall. Built in 1969. It's not as tall as the Sears Tower, but we like it. It's got the X's in it. There's another view of it between those buildings there. There it is. There's the John Hancock, 875 North Michigan. Hey, people jogging in shorts. See, I'm overdressed. I don't even think I needed my gloves. Chicago misses you. 875 Michigan Avenue. John Hancock's address is 875 Michigan Avenue. So you can look it up there on Google Earth, Bruno. Thank you. 875 North Michigan. So we got to be careful here with the snow. Thank you, appreciate it. Thanks for giving me some room there. Appreciate it, thank you. So this is the curve where the dump truck slid into the lake. That was a few years ago. That was a really interesting video footage. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to stop right here and I'm going to take off my gloves because I'm getting too hot. And I don't want to sweat all the way back here. So, there we go. 875 North Michigan. 875 North Michigan. Can somebody, Michael or somebody, can you put the address, please, of the John Hancock for Bruno? I think he's asking the address there. It's 875 North Michigan. How did I lose my glove? I took a glove off, and there it is. It's in my other pocket. That's what I did. There, that's better. Okay, we'll keep on our cruising along here. Yeah, look at these icebergs and stuff here. There's, yeah, I haven't come close. I zoomed into these this morning. We might have to get off the bike here. There's some crazy icebergs and stuff. They're checking it out. And how you doing? Yeah, see, yeah, it's blocking the path. Thank you. See, the ice washed up on the concrete here and made these formations. 875, there you go. Yeah, you got it, Bruno. 875 Michigan Avenue. That's the John Hancock there. Thanks for tuning in here. Thanks, appreciate it. Thanks for helping him out there. Yeah, it's not too bad. There's Whispers. We'll go by Oak Street Beach. We were here this morning. We caught the sunrise there at North Avenue Beach. Just taking a bike ride here. Welcome to Chicago. We got 47 degrees. Got 12:45. There's Oak Street Beach. Oak Street, the actual street's over there. This is called the Gold Coast. Yeah, I eat lunch. Obviously, I don't eat between 12 and 1. I usually walk to work. I drink a little fruit drink and get me a little breakfast before I leave in the morning on TikTok. And then I usually have a brunch at my desk while I'm working. And then I'll eat a late lunch around 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have shifted my eating times to work with my live streaming schedule. Yeah, I used to eat lunch at this time, but I enjoy walking around the loop and getting some content for the. And I did this because we always knew that TikTok could go away. Most of my live streaming success is on TikTok, but of course we need YouTube as a backup for multiple reasons. So I got to keep producing content on YouTube, which I'm only do at lunch to keep everybody engaged here. A lot of people in the Lunch Bunch also follow me on TikTok and vice versa, but not everyone. Some people only watch on YouTube, some people only watch on TikTok. And there's a lot more people that watch on TikTok than watch on YouTube, but I'm committed to YouTube. Every once in a while I'll send a message if I can't live stream or I'm streaming on TikTok at lunch for whatever reason. But so far, TikTok's still messed up. It's still, you can't re-download the app from the App Store, from what I understand. And you can't recharge your money. You can't buy subscriptions. A lot of things are messed up now. See you, Bruno. Have a good day there. Thanks for tuning in. See, Michael, how you doing there? You subscribed? Thank you. Thanks, lovely. Thanks for being a subscriber. I appreciate it. And yeah, on YouTube it's called subscribing. On TikTok it's called following. And then you can be a supporter. And then you can pay subscription on TikTok. Just right now you can't. And some people, pay a monthly small fee here. I really appreciate people's support. And there's also PayPal if you want to cut out the middleman. More of the money will go directly to me instead of Google, Apple, and TikTok and taking a cut. Unless you want to help out the stockholders there. Thank you. Thanks, lovely. Appreciate it. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Hey, we're on a bike here. We're on the Lakefront bike path in Chicago, 47 degrees. We got 12:49 in the p.m. I don't usually come this far north at lunch, but I'm leaving the office, heading home. And it's supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow, so we'll try to dance among the rain. Look at these hardy people. Not only are they wearing shorts, she's wearing a halter top. This is January the 30th. And look at the nice Chicagoans here. Look at that, it's warm, it's a summer's day here. That's awesome. How you doing? So we're up by North Avenue here. There's a really good view here. I'll stop and show you this view to the skyline here. Thanks for coming along here. Hey, look, he's swimming. He's in his bathing shorts there. That looks like he went in the water. That water is 30. Let's see, let me go this way. That water is 30 degrees, 32 degrees, 33 degrees. It's right at freezing. So here we're up near the chess pavilion. Here, I'm stopping here for a second. Oh, that sign's right in the way, of course. There, that's close enough. Yeah, look at that nice view to the John Hancock, 875 North Michigan. And then that's Lake Michigan. And yeah, I think that guy was swimming. It's 47 degrees, but that water is cold. There's no way. Here, we'll cruise up this way. Air quality's good, yeah. It's a little cloudy. Usually you're supposed to ride that way, but in the wintertime it's not as congested, so we can ride here past the chess pavilion. See, there's a nice chess pavilion. We walked out there, and hey, they're having a picnic. We'll go past the castaways here. It's looking good. Yeah, look at that skyline view there. Look at that. See, I'm riding backwards. It freaks people out because I'm looking ahead. I'm filming over my shoulder. I'm not looking where I'm filming. I'm looking this way. I just want to try to catch that skyline view for you there. Yeah, the lakefront, I was talking about it this morning. I think that's the lakefront, the fact that it's free and open to the public. It's not all private land and industrialized like other cities. Our lakefront is one of our best amenities. We all share it. Parks from the south side to the north side to downtown. And we got parks on the west side too. They're just not, they're not by the lake, but we have a lot of parks in Chicago and people take advantage of them. Most of them have cultural and community centers, activities for the kids, programming year round, and farmers markets. All kinds of things happen in these parks. Beaches, castaways, and restaurants. They've got all kinds of stuff. See, they got this little sauna. You can rent this sauna. And here, we'll head right back to the bike path here. So I need to cut over to the bike path because I'll get off of this running path because they really don't want people riding bikes on the running path. They separate the bike path from the running path. They did that a few years ago, right before the pandemic. Griffin donated a bunch of money before he moved to Florida, so we thank him for that. Left us with a parting gift. I think they named the Science Museum, or Museum of Science and Industry after him because he made a big donation for that as well. So here I'm going to cut over to the bike path here. See, there, normally we go across that. I'm very fortunate. The wind's blowing out of the south. So I got a tailwind heading north, and I just feel the wind. So if I was biking in the other direction, I'd be going against the wind, but we got the wind behind us. Look, Ice Out of Chicago. You see that banner? It says Ice Out of Chicago. They put it on top of the pedestrian bridge. A lot of people are posting TikToks of ice raids in Cicero and different neighborhoods. People are really concerned that the ICE agents are going to camp outside of schools and use the kids to get to parents. I mean, it's all kinds of weird things are going on. So yeah, I'm on a bike. I'm on a Divvy bike here. We're on the bike path here. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Chicago. We're on YouTube here. I used to ride bikes all the time on TikTok, but TikTok changed the algorithm that affected the New York live streamers too, because like all day New York City would ride on a bike, you had to switch to Twitch. TikTok doesn't care. It's just their lawyers were afraid like liability or someone, you know, like me, I'd be looking at the comments and wreck, and then kids would try to do it and wreck. I'm not a role model. I'm like Charles Barkley, I'm not a role model. Don't, just because I'm doing it don't mean you should do it. I know the risks I'm taking here. But hey, we're biking. This is DeSable Lakeshore Drive. That's North Avenue Beach, Lake Michigan. And there's Lincoln Park. We'll go by the Lincoln Park Zoo. Yeah, Bella, lovely. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in from Morocco. I appreciate it. Thanks, lovely. See, people tune in from all over the world. And it's great. We're all connected here. Sharing scenes of wherever we're happen to be here. Yeah, I'm glad they added all these little, you see this rope with the wood fence rails here. There used to be concrete barriers that they removed, and they were concerned about cars jumping that railing, the fender, and running into bike race. See, they're up there, they got the, I guess they still have the concrete there. So there's still some concrete barriers there. This is a little restroom here they got. You need to use the restroom. It's just not open now. They close it in winter time because people would live in there. There's Lake Michigan. We're almost up to Fullerton here. And I'll ditch this bike at Fullerton and then we'll just walk back along the North Pond there so I can look at the comments and see what I missed here. Fort Worth, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I know. I see you, Julie. I read the Fort Worth before I read your name there. Mojave Desert, yeah, we know that, D. Michael, that's great. Cincinnati, oh, okay, Liza, thanks for tuning in from Cincinnati. I've done some live streaming in Cincinnati. I've done Over the Rhine, Findlay Market, the Banks. It's a beautiful city. I went to college there, so when I go back and visit family, a lot of times we take a trip to Cincinnati. There's some Cincinnati live streamers. I know on Instagram there's this guy called Softmax Plus. He dresses like a clown, with a suit. And he acts like a news reporter, but he's pretty big on Instagram. He's got a TikTok presence too. There's also Strawberry Ice there on YouTube. He's like a sports. He was with the t-shirt people that made the Jackpot Joey t-shirts for Joe Burrow. He's the new wild man. I'm the wild man there in Cincinnati. Sports announcer, a radio personality. Yeah, Bozo. No, it's different than Bozo, but it's kind of like an ironic humor. It's like poking infinite jest, stuff like that. But hey, we're up in Fullerton here. So here, let me get you a view of the skyline up here in Fullerton, and then we'll check in this bike. We made it. Didn't fall in the lake. I was pretty close there. It was kind of icy there. Around that bend, we went around those icebergs. But hey, look at that view to the Chicago skyline here from Fullerton. We were here this morning watching the early rays of the sun. Here's the geese. See, these geese don't migrate. They stay here year-round. As long as there's open water, they'll stick around. And our winters have been pretty mild the last few years. If you don't think this is mild, this is 47 degrees. We're going to get up to 50 on Sunday. End of January, beginning of February, usually when we have the coldest weather. This is the theater on the lake there. You can dine there, and people rent that out for. It used to be a tuberculosis hospital. You want to eat there? I'm joking. It's a great place. It's newly restored. So here we'll cross here and we'll check in this bike. Yeah, Lakefront restaurant open year round there. Work for the parks. You can be a lifeguard. You can be a lifeguard and make good money. There's always demand for lifeguards. They can't get enough in the summertime. There's like a labor shortage. So let's see if we can check in this bike. Yeah, we checked it in. There we go. See, Divvy bike. Soapy Sales Shuffle. What's that? I don't know what that is. But hey, we're back where we started. We were here this morning. So thanks for tuning in here. We got 12:59. I'll keep going here because we got a little ways. So I didn't start right at noon anyway. I started about 12:07. 12:05, I don't know. Look at this nice mural here. Ah, Christopher, I'm glad you saw that. Wasn't that nice? See, YouTube lets me stream on a bike. TikTok used to. I used to stream on the bike all the time, even at lunchtime. We'd go down to North Ave. We'd go down to Soldier Field on a bike. But then last year, it happened to Dan All Day New York City, too. We kept getting these violations. They said, you're promoting dangerous activities. I got it once for being a passenger in a car. I was a passenger in a car on TikTok, just filming out the window. They said I was promoting dangerous activities. I'm like, I'm wearing a seatbelt. I'm not driving, but the algorithm couldn't tell if I was driving or not. And so, of course, you don't want to be streaming when you're driving. I mean, looking at comments, but it's like texting while driving. But that's why they got to do that. That was quick. See, Chris? Hey, look at that. So here's Diversity Harbor. We're up by Fullerton. So those buildings are in Lakeview. These buildings are in Lincoln Park. These are all neighborhoods in Chicago. Lincoln Park Zoo's all over that way. There's where we came from. See, there's the John Hancock. That's that little crewing slip. They do the crewing rowboats there. Yeah, Anita, you remember that? We used to take bike rides all the time. So I hope to do it more of it. I'll have to, if I do bike rides, once we get to spring and summer, we'll do it on YouTube. I'm really hoping we'll give it a try. I'm really hoping TikTok will let me do a kayak live stream. Now, how would they think that's, I just, you never know with the algorithm. It's very fickle. Here, I'm going to get a drink of water here, and then we'll walk by the Peggy Noda Nature Museum there. Have a cigar, you're going to go far. Pink Floyd. They tell you the name of the game, boy. You're going to ride the gravy train. Nah, these water fountains aren't even turned on. Why did I think the water fountain is turned on? We had below zero temperatures just a week ago. There's this giant obelisk. Here, let's walk this way. Let's check out this obelisk. So the Great Chicago Fire happened in 1871. It started south of the downtown, jumped the river, burnt the whole loop, the whole north side, third of the city. This is where they think it ended, because at that time, this was lakefront property. All that where Lakeshore Drive is a man-made barrier island that they built later, after they implemented the Burnham Plan. And here's the Peggy Noda Nature Museum. I want to go underneath this, or go near this upside down tree. It's a sculpture. I call it the upside down tree. It's going to be hard for me to cross here, but we'll give it a try. We'll run across the road here once this last car goes through. See, they're going, yeah, we can go now. So this is called Cannon Drive. It'll get you up to Diversity, and you go up to Sheridan. And look at this upside. I like this sculpture. You can walk right underneath it. Hey, they're checking out the squirrels. Look at the squirrels in the tree. Yeah, they're big fat squirrels. They're chasing each other around. That's what they're looking at. So there's a real tree. Here's a sculpture, upside down tree. And there's the Peggy Noda Nature Museum. People go camping and stream it all the time. That's good. I want to do the same thing. I want to stream camping, hiking, kayaking. That's great. I want to stream bike riding too. Maybe we'll give it a try, but I'm not ready to trust it yet, Looks wicked. Yeah, it's the wicked tree. It's the wicked tree. Hey, they're checking. See, look at these squirrels. They're checking out those squirrels up there. That's great. But they got a nice tall grass natural prairie area here. It's part of the nature museum here. And the North Pond is sort of a nature sanctuary. I have seen beavers, coyotes, things like that. See, they got these little paths you can walk through. There's a green roof on top of that, and so when it rains, the water comes off of that spigot and it filters down the rocks there like a little waterfall. That's why it's staying there. And then we just see the Elizabeth Plotnick tallgrass prairie. A lot of migratory birds. In the spring and summer, you got to watch out those red-tipped blackbirds. They'll dive bomb you. They're like raptors. They'll come from behind and tousle your hair because, you know, they're protecting their nests. And sometimes I'll see them and they'll just hover above me, and then when I don't look, they bomb you. They get your head, peck you, or get you with their legs. But here's the the casting piers over there. I got footage a week ago where we went, right, less than a week ago, Sunday, we were out there on the ice, and now it's wouldn't trust it. Paranormal ghost, yeah. Bigfoot, rhinos. Yeah, we're on the same wavelength here. Great minds think alike. Hey there, see, look, it's all melting. The ice is melting. So we'll take it. What's going on in the North Pond there? Here, you can scan that. Here, let's go check out. See, that dog's checking out the geese there. It's like, yeah, they'll tousle your hair, they'll peck you. You got it. So, Peggy Notabart Nature Museum, we've gone inside there. We got reruns of the butterfly garden. Oh, the geese eating the grass. See, it's natural lawnmowers. We don't need lawnmowers. You just get a flock of geese here, like a goat. They'll keep the grass worn down. They'll fertilize your lawn. They'll hiss at you. In the spring, they usually have a bunch of babies. We see all the little goslings running around. There's a nice dog here. There, Lincoln Park by the North Pond. See, the North Pond Nature Sanctuary. Sanctuary in the city, all the migratory birds and the flowers, and that's why I pay this high rent here. Live on the north side because I want to be near the lake. You can live on Hyde Park. There's many other areas of the city. You don't have to live on the north side. Look at this geese. It's got a tag around it. It's 6-8P. How you doing there, 6-8P? They got you tagged. They said, yeah, you humans stuck this tag on me, and this one's 5-4P. 5-4P, how you doing there? I guess they're monitoring some of the geese here. And I'm sure that expands. It doesn't hurt them. It's all for their... They tag these trees too. It's all organized. JPS? Oh, your grandson's in the hospital. Oh, yeah, I know you're dealing with that, Julie. Yeah, we wish everybody say a prayer for Julie Reed's grandson in the hospital, and tell the nurses we say hello. Hello from Chicago. Yeah, you're gonna get up. Hopefully you're gonna be warmer than us. But thanks for helping out your grandson there in the hospital. I hope all that goes well. And I'm gonna head to work here. So last time I checked my weather app, it looks like the rain's not going to start until like 7 or 8 tonight, so I should be able to get a live stream in on TikTok. We'll just head around the Lincoln Park and Lakeview area. Maybe tomorrow I'll go over to Wicker Park if I get motivated, but it depends on the rain. It's supposed to rain pretty much all day tomorrow, so if it's raining a lot, I'll just stick around here. Or if I don't stream, it's because of the weather. We got a lot of footage already this week. Here comes the bus. Here, let me get across where this bus comes. 156. See, the 156 and the 151 run all day. And in the morning, they got the express buses. And you see the big, long, extended Chicago buses. They bend in the middle like an accordion. And see, you can put your water bottle right in there. it's turned off, but then people, you know, sometimes the dogs drink out of that too. Yeah, look at these nice co-op buildings here. This is Lincoln Park here. That's Fullerton. This is Lakeview. Lakeview becomes Sheridan. There's the Wrigley Mansion. We film that sometimes. And this is generally the area where I live. So I'm going to sign off. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy this weather. If you're in Chicago, and hopefully if you're further south, it's warmer, or further west. So yeah, wild robot movie geese. Yeah. Let's see, Chicago bus drivers. Yeah. Yeah. Another one bends the bust. Another one bites the dust. He's doing better. Good. Thanks for the good news, Julie. Your grandson's doing better. So, hey, Jayla, thanks for tuning in. Christopher, everybody else. That's good news, Julie. Thanks for the update about your grandson. So, Chris, everybody else, Nita, thanks for tuning in. I'll try to be on TikTok after 5 tonight. We'll see what's shaking. If it's not, it's because it's raining. And we'll keep on keeping on. Have a great rest of your week there. Yeah. See you soon there. Yeah, I'll get a Brita filter water. You got it, Bella. They filter out that crazy chlorine they put in the water and the fluorine, who knows what else. Okay, have a great day. Look at this circle. See, they added this circle. Look, that's the patricians. Look at that nice French Renaissance revival. This is a Mies van der Rohe building. This is 2400 Lakeshore. That's a Mies van der Rohe building, and then those two up there are Mies van der Rohe buildings. See how they look the same? And they all got pools. There's a Divvy station. See you, Krista, Jayla, Christopher. Have a wonderful day. We'll see y'all later from Chicago. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. If I missed everybody, thanks a lot. Thanks for coming for the bike ride there. Yeah. D. Michael, Christopher, Julie. See you, Anita. Yeah, thanks for praying for Julie's grandson. Okay.